Hey everybody. I guess we've started recording for YouTube now. Or we're kind of on YouTube. Okay, little bit of explanation for anybody watching just the YouTube upload of this. Hi, this is my first time streaming on YouTube in years. Normally I stream on Twitch, and I still will stream mostly on Twitch, so follow me on Twitch in the description. But for this grinding session of the game, we're just grinding like before. It's just me, Brandon, and Whattageek aren't here. We're just gonna be grinding a little bit in some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, probably not even for super long. I gotta work on some other stuff today. But we're just having fun. Chat's on screen, you guys will be in the YouTube upload. It'll be fun. And I gotta remember the controls again. If I do, hold on, do I already have... Ooh, I don't have any rocks. Damn. Yeah, okay. I do have Shockwave, right? And I got Payday last time, too. That's what you think! What was that in response to? I don't know. Can I attack diagonally with this? I believe I can. Someone said I could around corners in the last stream, but that turned out to be untrue. Also known as a lie. We're gonna be YouTube famous. Hell yeah, you're gonna be YouTube famous. How many of you, is this your first time watching the stream? Like, not just on YouTube, but just in general, watching me stream. Because I'm curious about that. If you were turned into a Pokemon, like in Mystery Dungeon, what do you think would be the most fun? Or what do you think would be the most fun to be? Okay, like what Pokemon would be the most fun to be? Ooh, see, hypothetical questions like that, I always feel like I'm half-assing it if I don't think about it really hard, you know? You said Whattageek and I weren't here. Oh, yeah, yeah. That is true, I did say you're not here, and you are here. I meant, like, not in the video. You've watched my videos for the past 2 years, I'd say? That makes sense. You think that's around when most people found me. But for anyone who doesn't know, I've been streaming for 10 years. I've been doing YouTube for 11 or 12 years now. I did daily videos for 10 years. I've just kind of always been around. I'm an old school YouTuber in the weirdest way. I started YouTube when I was like 16 or 17. And next month I turn 29. I'm just kind of a YouTube lifer. Where'd Whattageek go? I don't know. Was he in the chat? I don't know. I'm just like streaming some grinding sessions. Don't worry. Both of the guys are gonna be right back here in the series when we're not just doing random grinding sessions. Oh yeah, and if you want to follow me on Twitch, I already said that, right? Whatever. If you if you want to follow me on Twitch, just, you know, link at the top of the description. Twitch is free, by the way. I just thought I'd point that out because I get a lot of comments from people saying like, I don't have Twitch. Or I can't afford Twitch. I don't, I guess maybe Twitch has some kind of perception problem. People outside of Twitch might think that like it costs money or something. No, Twitch is free. Totally free. Will you turn on a webcam too? I could turn on my camera. I got this beautiful, beautiful camera set up on me right now. My concern with that is just, I don't know where to fit it on the screen, to be honest. Do I have a camera set up on this screen right now? I do not. I'm willing to switch over to the camera and just say hi real quick, though, if you want me to. Let me just turn this on. Okay, I will switch to... You guys won't see the game for a second when I do this, but we all know that these grinding streams are all about being casual and fun anyway, so... Is it this screen? It might be in a second if my cam link loads. Hey, I loaded. It took a second. Where am I? I'm like not showing up. Come on. No, not that screen? Okay, let's try another one. Man, not that one either, eh? Webcam scene? Okay, this one works. Hi. Hold on, let me turn on the spotlight over there so it's less horrible. Didn't think I was gonna be on camera today, so I'm looking a little rough, but I'm always looking a little rough. All right, back to the video game. That's what you came to see. There we go. I guess for a lot of you guys, you probably don't even know what I look like. I'm guessing there's probably a decent amount of you here who have never watched anything but a challenge video on my channel, which, by the way, is not even remotely a bad thing. You watch whatever you want to watch on the channel. You don't owe me your view. You never need to apologize for not watching. You never need to apologize for only watching one show on the show or anything like that. It's always weird to me when a relapsed fan comes back and they apologize for leaving. Interests change. It's cool. Don't worry about it. I'll always be here if you want to watch again. Drop the second useless DS screen. You think? But it's got the health bar. But, well, Meowth has an on-screen health bar on the other one, though. I want to watch more of this on the channel. That's awesome. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it. I got literally over 6,000 videos on my channel, mostly like Let's Play stuff just like this. So if you're having fun right now, then dude, you've got over 5,000 videos you can watch right now that have the same appeal. There's also other ones where, like, I play games with my friends, and those are more goofy, you know? Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon X. The Mario Party stuff is really fun. I did LA Noire with Goosit, back before he was even called Goosit. You know, my friend Brandon. You might know him from, like, Skyrim challenges and stuff nowadays. Used a cheat to play as Pichu for a challenge, and his HP at endgame was 48. That sounds rough. You know what? That'd be fun. How many of you guys in the chat do some kind of challenge videos yourself? I don't think that YouTube is set up to insta-nuke you if you do a link on the stream right now. So I'm just gonna blanket say right now, if any of you just want to link your challenges, you know, whatever game you do, your challenges, if you want to just link it and say what challenges you do in the chat right now, maybe a few people will subscribe and give it a look. You've got my full permission to do it right now. The moderators all know not to nuke you if something happens. Why did I just get the loudest thing ever in my ear? Hold on, let me check my alert thing. There it is. I literally don't know what that was a noise for. Nothing popped up. Oh, it's this. Someone subscribed on YouTube. Okay, well, that can be disabled. That has nothing to do with the stream. And if I had that turned on, it would never shut up. Sorry. Oh, everyone's yelling at me what happened now because it popped up on screen. Gotcha. I fixed it. Thank you. Sorry, I don't usually stream on this platform. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So is it letting you guys post links in the chat? I just want to make sure that it's not just, like, denying it. You know? Because if there's an auto thing denying it, then let me know and maybe I could find a way to turn that off. Not OnlyFans links. Links to your YouTube channel. I don't know if the channel exists anymore. All right, I talk here to do storage, right? Okay. Do I want to put anything away right now? It's a lot of blast seeds and, frankly, a lot of garbage. I don't think I really need to save any of these. Ready to go? Yep, do another run of Rock Path. At least we're routinely beating enemies now. The previous stream, these Pidgeots were annihilating us. Now that we've got Payday, we're hitting so much harder. Whattageek finally has Razor Leaf, and that is hitting for so much harder as well. No one's posted a link. I get the feeling it's either not letting you, or that everybody's too shy. Because it says right now we've got almost 4,000 people watching, and people have already said in the chat that they do challenge videos. So I kind of get the feeling nobody wants to be the first one to do it. I posted a link. Oh, it didn't show up for me. You know what? That must be it then. It must just be not showing up for anybody else. Can I try posting your link? Yeah, you know what? Try it. See if it lets you. I'm curious. Oh, thanks for the $2. Put the map on the bottom. Put the map on the top screen to keep the clutter down. Right, there's an option for that, isn't there? Do you guys not like the Diablo map? Where it's like right there on the screen? This music slaps hard. It is a good song, isn't it? Tried posting a link and it didn't send. Ah, shit. Sorry. Okay, next best thing. Send a post just detailing what kind of challenge you do, and people can click your name and go to your channel, I hope, and subscribe to you that way. There you go. Maybe that'll work. I just want you guys to get some subs, you know? You prefer Diablo map? I prefer Diablo map, but I grew up with Diablo, so it makes sense. Well, thanks for the $10 there. Stefan? Possibly Steven? It's in other game option? Other? No. Dungeon. Display mode? What's shaded map look like? Oh, that makes the map even more visible. Okay. What if we do... Oh, no, not that. Oop, that was a misclick. Map and team data. Hold on, what does this look like? I'm not opposed to that. What do you guys think of this? Posted but doesn't show up? Okay. Alright. I don't mind this map, actually. I don't know, the Diablo map doesn't bother me either, though, and I don't need to look away to see where I'm going with the Diablo map. So, I'm not sure. We'll see. Let's play for a little while with this and see how we feel. Probably not gonna be a mega long stream, by the way. I already did a pre-stream for like 30 minutes, and I didn't mean to. I just ramble, you know? Oh, I can probably open this door now. Hold on. There we go. Sorry, it's, this studio's very small, and it's just molten hot in here. Sweating to death. Probably looking incredibly rough. But I can open the door now. I just like to have the door closed when Fatima's home, just because I don't wanna bug her when she's doing her singing and stuff. So I close the studio door. It's pretty quiet in here when you close the door because I sound treated the room a bit. I say a bit. Every single wall of the room that I record this stuff in is covered in sound foam, 2 inches thick. Like, if you watch the streams with webcam on, you'll see like that background, or the vlogs, with like the checker patterned yellow and black, right? That's how the whole room is. If I were to like rotate the camera around, the whole room is like that. It's not just behind me. I have like $500 of sound foam in this room. Ever play Coliseum or Gale of Darkness? I haven't, but they look good, and I do want to play them sometime. I'll probably let's play them. Why YouTube and not Twitch? Normally I stream on Twitch. I just want to occasionally, every once in a while, stream on YouTube, because that's where the majority of you guys already, like, watch me. And so maybe it's easier for you to catch me here, you know? I definitely want to keep streaming predominantly on Twitch, because I don't like to have all my eggs in one basket, you know? I can't walk around them, okay. Don't like to have all my eggs in one basket or anything. But, yeah, I wouldn't mind streaming here every once in a while, especially Pokemon games, since that's what you're probably interested in. Any sound isolation or only noise treatment? It's mostly just a lot of sound foam up around here. I didn't really need to do anything beyond getting rid of a bit of echo. I don't have like a vocal booth or anything that I walk into. It's already a very small room. Unfortunately, with very bad circulation, there's like one small air vent and a window that doesn't catch much of a breeze. But I guess you could argue that on the upside, God, I wish it said what items I was holding on the mini-map. Sorry, on the upside of it being a small room is I don't need to do much to sound treat it, but it is really hot in here. Will Mario Party return soon as well? I have no promises, I'm sorry. There is no ETA on any of that stuff. It'll just... The next Let's Play stuff will be up whenever it is up. I did daily Let's Play videos, a minimum of 1 a day for 10 years. I just need a little bit more time to, you know, do it for fun again, you know? Plus, I've been working on a lot of other stuff. I got this, okay. Might not be very interesting to many of you. I'm guessing there's probably not a whole lot of crossover between Pokemon and Kenshi, but do any of you play Kenshi or know the game Kenshi? It's on Steam for PC. Really fun game. I love that game. I purchased it back in 2013 when it was out in early access. Been a very big fan of that for a very long time. And I've done some videos on it in the past, but not as much as I'd like to. I had a little streaming series on it, but I got way too busy with other things. So it kind of ended a bit quickly. And I did a short, like, 5-minute tips video kind of thing on it that I'm still pretty happy with. People seem to quite like that one. Post-apocalypse one? Yeah, it's a very good game. I really recommend Kenshi. But it's like Desert Samurai RPG, open world sandbox, a really, really fun game. Completely single player, but with like a very... God, it's just one of those games made by mostly one guy with a ton of love put into it. And I love those kinds of games, where it's clearly like one or two people's passion project. And yeah, it's a little clunky around the edges. It's not always programmed the absolute best, but it's super mod friendly. It's a passion project. It's completely unique and you'll never play anything quite like it. I love games like that. And Kenshi is very much like that. So I'm working on this big video right now where I want to teach people less of how to make a solo character in that game and like get really, really strong and awesome. It's less of how I did it, because I learned how to do it in my free time a little bit. So like, I'm not the best Kenshi player in the world or anything, but I'm a good Kenshi player who knows the game decently well, and there's a lot of people in that category, you know? I want to teach those people who are like me how I figured out how to get pretty good at the game without having a big squad of dudes, just training up one solo dude. Because it's really fun to do, and I bet you a lot more people would like to do it if they knew how. Because the early game is very not beginner friendly. You know, everybody has aspirations to become some kind of big, unbeatable monster in that game, some warrior who can like samurai fight his way through a horde of 10 ninjas, right? And I'm getting close to that point on one of my characters. And I did it without a team of people in the game. So I'm just, you know, I want to show people how to do it, or how I did it at least. It's not necessarily the most optimal way in the world, but you know, I've got this script coming together. It was just all the notes I took while I was practicing. It's starting to turn into like a proper script. People seem to like learning from me. I know that people like listening to me talk. I've Let's Played for my entire adult life. Since more than my adult life, I've been a Let's Player, so I know people like to just hear me talk and learn stuff from me. So I'd love to teach people how I did it. So yeah, that'd be fun. I don't know if everyone is sharing channels and stuff. Yeah, you can still keep doing that. Keep sharing your channels in the chat and say what you do. I got no problem with it. Have fun. You know what? YouTube comments, too, on this video. This one's like a pretty niche video anyway, right? I'm probably gonna have like The Grind Part 2 in caps lock in the title or something, so everybody knows this is all about that grinding. So yeah, if you want to promote your YouTube channel in the comment section, hey, you got full permission from me. I will warn you, though, if you post a comment section in the comment, or if you post a YouTube link in the comment section, I think YouTube will automatically put that in a spam filter thing, and it will. And if you keep doing that over and over on channels and stuff, it'll probably shadow ban your channel. So don't post a link to your channel, but just post a comment talking about what your channel is in the comments, and people can super easily just click your name from there anyway. They don't need the link if it's in a YouTube comment. So yeah, just, so you know, you all got my permission to do that. Go ahead, it's all cool. Try playing Azure Dreams PS1 if you like Mystery Dungeon. But please finish Mystery Dungeon first. Azure Dreams. So I do really like dungeon crawlers like this. I kind of love this Mystery Dungeon game so far because, like, it makes me think of old school dungeon crawlers, but it's Pokemon, and it's really good too. Like, they did a great job on this. I'm sorry, did Whattageek just throw a hunger seed? Weird. Until what level do you plan to grind? I don't really know. I don't really have a specific level in mind. I just figured, you know, it's the two of us against a boss, and we're not a good team for it. Like, we got a grass type, and we're against a Moltres who's flying and fire. Rough combo. So I figure we're probably gonna have to be a decent level, but that's fine with me. I don't mind the occasional grind. I, believe it or not, and I know this will shock you to your very core, I do grind in Pokemon for a living, essentially. I guess you could also argue I edit for a living and a lot of other things, actually. But, you know. MDB, Let's Play recommendations? Hell yeah, I can give you Let's Play recommendations. If you dig the Pokemon stuff and you just want to start with the Pokemon stuff, then there's Pokemon Stadium and there's Pokemon this Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Let's Play, of course. There's Pokemon X. All of those are like Pokemon Platinum. All those are me, Brandon, and Whattageek having fun, goofing off, playing some Pokemon games. Those are all really fun. If you want to watch other stuff, Alien Noir with Brandon was a really fun time. Being LA detectives in the 40s. 7 Days to Die. Me and Brandon want to go back to that one sometime. That's a fun survival horror kind of thing. I don't know, man. It's like 10 years, 11 years of Let's Plays. There's so much good stuff on the channel. It's hard to come up with a lot of recommendations, but I will say, if there's one that you'll scroll over and be like, oh, I don't know that game, I'm not going to click that one, but I really recommend you do, Nancy Drew Shadow at Water's Edge. I know, you wouldn't think like a Nancy Drew game would be the most interesting thing in the world. You probably only know Nancy Drew through like, oh, I've seen Nancy Drew books on the store in my school library growing up. No, dude, that Let's Play is awesome. That game is awesome. I love that game. Unironically, I love that game. That's great. Super Mario Bros. 3, amazing LP through and through. Thank you, Retro. That was an incredible editing project for me. Me and Brandon's Super Mario Bros. 3 Let's Play is only 5 episodes long, and I'm so proud of it. It took me so long to edit. It was such a pain, but man, I really like that Let's Play. That was a really good one. I had a blast playing it. I hated editing it. I have a blast watching it back every once in a while. It's one of the only Let's Play things on my channel that I will actually find the time to watch back because I just really enjoyed it. I really love your stuff, specifically your Pokemon challenges. Love from India. Thank you. I appreciate that. Been getting a lot of love from India today. Well, you know what? I got a lot of love for India. I have played as India in many a great strategy video game, and let me tell you, always fun. Being fun in strategy games definitely gets your country in my good books. The Netherlands, every video game you're in, you got fun abilities. Portugal too, always fun. You love the Pokemon Dragon Ball Let's Play? Oh yeah, that's another one you guys might like. So a lot of you guys ask for Pokemon ROM hacks, right? I actually Let's Played a Pokemon ROM hack, and partway through the Let's Play is when I started doing the Pokemon challenges. So you actually get to, as you watch it, you get to see the before and after of me blowing up on YouTube. It's really cool. It's just me and a bunch of friends playing a really goofy Pokemon Fire Red ROM hack that's like Dragon Ball Z. And it's so fun. It's such a goofy time. Recommendation, newcomers, King's Quest 5 and 6 Let's Plays? Yes. The King's Quest 5 and 6 Let's Plays are hilarious. We actually did 6 before we did 5. You don't need to watch them in order, don't worry. You can if you want to, though. Do you think you'd ever do a Pokemon or a Final Fantasy Let's Play? I actually almost Let's Played Final Fantasy 6 back in the day because I grew up with that game and I really like a lot of old Final Fantasies. Maybe I will. I did actually Let's Play Final Fantasy Tactics on the Game Boy Advance. It was one of my biggest Let's Plays for a very long time on my channel. Many people back before my Pokemon challenges found me through that Let's Play. I think it's still one of the top results on YouTube. Nice. So both of us have leveled up once now in the stream. How long have I been going? Let me check. About an hour. I can go longer. Ever played Death Road to Canada? Yeah, it's a fun game. I've got that one. I've got that one on my Switch and on my, and on Steam, actually. So I can, like, you know, at the end of the night, I like to retire to the bedroom and, ooh, that quick attack. If I got another one, that would have killed me, actually. At the end of the day, I like to retire to the bedroom, chill over the last few hours, play a little games on the Switch, read a book or something. And my favorite Switch games to go to, I like the SNES games on there. Breath of Fire 2, Tetris Attack, but I also really like Death Road to Canada, and the best game I've played on the Switch so far, oh my god, it's fun, is MDB's Wrestling Empire. I can't, oh my god, MDFB is cringing. Oh god, cringed and confused. Sorry, that's very distracting. What was I saying? Nope, lost my train of thought, sorry. You'll remind me in a second. Everyone will yell at me that I'm an idiot for forgetting in a moment, and then I'll get back on track. Ever played Okami? I have not, but I have a vague notion of what Okami is. Oh, thank you for the Oran Berry. That was awesome. Okay, I'm out of PowerPoints on that. Cringed and Confused sounds like the worst podcast name. You know what? Let's just cut our way up here. I think this will probably lead back. Right, MDB's wrestling game called Wrestling Empire. It's on the Switch and on Steam. Genuinely my favorite wrestling game of 2020. Oh my god, it's so fun. It's such goofy fun. I love it so much. Want to see you play State of Decay? I did used to play State of Decay. Not a tiny bit on the show. I used to stream it like 5-6 years ago. God, maybe even... Man, more like 7 years ago, probably. I never actually played State of Decay 2. Is State of Decay 2 any good? Because I really like the first game. That first game is pretty cool. Ever gonna resume the Shield playthrough? I might actually start a new Shield playthrough at some point. I'm not sure. All right, let's do another run through or two of the cave. Hold on. Did the Graveler Rocks? Okay, good. They did actually all get in one pile. Cool. Make a team training Nuzlocke? I don't really like doing Nuzlocks. See, that's the thing, is like everyone asks if I'll do Nuzlocks, and I feel bad because I just don't like Nuzlocks. I don't find them fun. I like permadeath in games, but I like them in games that's kind of balanced for it. Otherwise, I just find it frustrating to have to throw out so much progress. It's not my kind of thing. But everyone asks for it, so I feel bad because it's like, well, you clearly want to see me do it, but I'm not going to have any fun doing it, so you wouldn't have any fun watching me do it. So that's why, like, I always tell you, like, hey, go to Whattageek's channel. He'll do stuff like that more. Go to Johnstone. Johnstone's been streaming lots of Nuzlocke stuff for a while, and his streams are really fun. Go look up Johnstone. His are great, and he's a really nice guy behind the scenes as well. You're planning with State of Decay 2 is the first, but better with more... Hold on. Your planning with State of Decay 2 is the first, but better with more options. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean by that. If you like permadeath games, do you like Fire Emblem? Yes, I grew up with Fire Emblem. I used to, when I was growing up, I used to emulate the SNES Fire Emblem games that weren't translated into English with fan translations. But before I knew how to get fan translations, when I was like 10 to 12, emulation was quite new back then, I guess. I was emulating quite young at like 7 or something. I didn't have fan translations yet, so I literally learned how to play them in Japanese. You never learn how to read Japanese by doing that, but you do learn some characters and generally what certain things mean, and you get an idea for where the Japanese like to put certain things in the menu. Having save states to go back to before clicking a new button as you test what they all do helps a lot. But I originally learned how to play Fire Emblem for the first 3 years in Japanese, before Fire Emblem came out on Game Boy Advance in Canada. In English. That was just called Fire Emblem, but I think it was like Fire Emblem 9 or something. That was the first Fire Emblem game I played in English. And then after that, I found there were just fan translations, and it's quite easy to play old SNES Fire Emblem games in English, in fact. Wish I had known that when I was younger. But those games are just fantastic. I love those games a lot. I haven't played much of the new Fire Emblem games, but from what I've seen, they still look great. So I'm happy to see it. I'm old enough that there was days where you just couldn't always find translated stuff. When I was first introduced to Dragon Ball Z, it was a VHS. It was a blue VHS tape that my uncle gave me. He lives in Hong Kong. He sent me a blue VHS tape of like the whole Ginyu Force episodes of Dragon Ball Z. It was just the Ginyu Force episodes. It was maybe like 5 or 6 episodes or something from when they debuted to when most of them died, I think. Spoiler alert. It had no subtitles, and I don't know what language it was in. I was very young when I watched it, but I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I also had Curse of the Blood Ruby, I think it's called, which was the original pilot episode for the original Dragon Ball series. I also had that on VHS. I believe that was in English. That was awesome. Later, when they just released Dragon Ball in English, original Dragon Ball, not Z, in English in Canada, I could tell that the first few episodes of the show were modeled after the pilot, just given more time and changed around a little. Like, they were calling them Dragon Balls by then rather than Blood Rubies, which is originally what they were called. So I'm an old school Dragon Ball fan. Oh, someone asked earlier, by the way, if I like StarCraft. Hell yeah, I grew up on Brood War. Brood War is awesome. I also used to play StarCraft 2 a bit in high school. I was never great, but me and my mom actually get together and watch the Blizzard StarCraft finals most years. From Hong Kong, probably Cantonese. Well, maybe not, because yeah, Hong Kong speaks Cantonese, but the thing is, a lot of the stuff that they would ship home to us was Japanese stuff. It's very easy to get Japanese imports in Hong Kong. So they would send us a lot of Japanese stuff as well. So I don't know if that was in Cantonese or in Japanese, because I was, like, very young at the time. I wouldn't have known the difference. Nowadays, I know the difference between Cantonese, Japanese, and Mandarin just by hearing them. But again, it's mostly just because, like, I have relatives who live in Hong Kong, so... Since you're streaming, are you not going to be doing those videos with Whattageek and Goosehead anymore, or is this just while we grind? Just while we grind, don't worry, don't worry. Just while we grind. As soon as we're going back after Moltres, it's me, Brandon, and Whattageek again. You don't need to worry about that. And we're only streaming, or I'm only streaming these grinding sessions. The rest are going to be the regular, locally recorded thing. I do stream, though. If you want to go follow me on Twitch, that's mostly where I stream. I just thought I'd stream here once in a blue moon, you know? If you want to catch most of my streams, though, they're on Twitch. They're linked in the description right at the top. The description of all of my videos have got my Twitch. If you join my Steam group will let you know when I stream. My Twitter will let you know when I stream. You'll get the emails, you get the Twitch alert. If you're in my Discord group, also linked in the description, then there's an opt-in thing on the schedule page, where if you react with an emote, it'll opt you into a role that'll make it so that it pings you when I go live. And you can opt out of it anytime that you lose interest, so it doesn't bug you, you know? Any idea for whenever the uploads start again for this game? Sorry, I don't know. I will not have an answer for that for any Let's Play thing or basically anything. No matter what you ask me, if it's when will this come out, unless I literally have it done and plans to upload it soon, then the answer is simply I don't know. Sorry, it's just way more fun when I can do it organically when I want to. If there's anything that 10 years of a video a day minimum taught me, it's don't do that. It's bad for you. It's really, I'm really proud of myself for being able to say that I did it, but it's really bad for you. Like, the work hours were very, very unhealthy. It like literally, peeling back the curtain a little bit. So this makes a lot of sense, I guess, when you say it out loud, but it doesn't make sense when you're doing it. When you work nonstop for years and years and years, you forget how to relax. So ever since I was 17, I worked on this channel nonstop full-time. For years on the side, I also looked for like a regular day job, you know? But the job market where I lived was very, very bad, and financially we were in a very bad way. I have cerebral palsy, which is a disability. And so my body, you know, I have degenerative joint problems and stuff. It's very painful. I need to do a lot of maintenance for my body to stay healthy. And nowadays I do a lot of maintenance on my body, but back then I didn't know what maintenance to do. I didn't really know how to eat healthy. I didn't really have the money to eat healthy either. I lived in a very expensive place. There's all kinds of money issues and stuff. I don't really want to get into the details of that too much because it's not what you're here for. But, you know, I was working 75+ hour work weeks once the YouTube channel picked up a couple years ago from the Pokemon challenges, because I didn't want to stop doing the thing that my viewers already knew me for, my Let's Plays, which is something I'm really passionate about and I never want to stop doing. No matter what, it'll never be gone, the Let's Plays and the streams. It's what I'm most passionate about, is just, you know, hanging out and talking to you guys and playing games and sharing that together. But, you know, I need some kind of a break. How many hours are you working these days? About 40 hours a week, sometimes more, rarely less. But I'm taking breaks to walk 10,000 steps every single day. I've done that for over 30 days now. I posted the proof on Twitter. I have a thing that tracks that on my watch. I have a Fitbit that tracks it. I track all of my food and all my calories in and out and everything. I'm getting back on my workout regimen now that I have fixed up my posture a lot better. I'm getting back into that, so that's great. So yeah, I've used some of that extra time to take care of myself better. But the thing is, sometimes that working out and the health grind, for me, is definitely just some escapism from basically being a workaholic. I worked nonstop for a long time. It wasn't just a video a day. I always say a video a day minimum because the average by the end was 1.7 videos a day. It was almost, well, if we're counting the unlisted videos that are still publicly viewable in playlists, but we're not counting videos that are deleted, then by the 10-year mark, I was just passing 6,000 videos. So nearly double a video a day for 10 years. Yeah, you just said break again when it's not really a break in yours. Did I say break? Sorry. Bad verbiage. I never went on break. I still kept working nonstop. I just worked a bit less. A bit less. Still like at least 40 hours a week, often more. But that's just how it is on YouTube. I knew what I was signing up for, and I'm not complaining. I like my job a lot. I'm very, very proud of myself for the hard work I've put in and the success that I've found, and for the fact that I can pay for my mom's living, you know? I'm very proud of myself for that. I definitely need to keep doing more YouTube stuff and keep it fresh and everything, because if the money trickles off too badly, then, you know, I do have people relying on me that I need to take care of them and all of that. That's just realistic, but I don't know. I think I'm okay right now. Obviously, I'm not at my peak or anything, but that's okay. Everybody peaks, and then it goes past it if you keep doing the same thing. I don't really mind. I'm doing this for the people who want to watch it, you know? It's fun. Alright, get back over here, Bulbasaur. I don't want him wandering off. Wanted to know if you have planned on returning for the CK3 thing. Love all the content. Yes, it is coming back. Just like I said in the end of the CK3 playthrough. Sorry, it's just, I'm laughing because we were literally just talking about how if anybody asks when something is coming back, I'm sorry, but there is simply not an answer, and I was explaining why. I think you probably came in at the latter end of that explanation, though, so don't worry about it. 40 hours is still a lot. I mean, that's like regular full-time is 40 hours a week. But normally with 40 hours a week, you take 2 days off, which see, the thing is, like, people ask, how did I do, like, 75 plus hours a week for so long? How is that, like, mathematically possible? And they're like, how many hours is that a day? It's like, no, it's not actually that crazy to figure out how many hours a day you have to work. You just don't take days off, you know? If you work every single day, then it's not that hard to find time to do 75 hours a week. The thing is, when you never relax, and when your very few times to relax is like playing a video game on the same computer that you do all your work on, and your work is playing video games, you don't learn how to turn off work mode. And so the biggest problem that I've had because of 10 years of over daily videos is I don't know how to relax anymore. It's been a serious thing that I've been struggling with over the last, especially few months. It's very, very hard for me to unwind and detach from work. It's especially hard when I keep getting messages like that are just, when's this coming back? When's that coming back? Because part of me is like, I'm so happy that they want to see that series. And then another part of me is like, wow, I've got a lot of pressure on me to bring these things back and I'm not ready, you know? What happened to Star Wars KOTOR? See, I'm always so confused when people ask these questions about, hey, is this series coming back? Because the last episode of the series, 100% of the time, will say whether it is or not, if there's a hiatus like that, like a planned thing. And that one had a planned hiatus. The last 20 seconds, I think, of the last video was a big splash screen saying, and then it blue screened my computer. I stopped streaming it because it kept crashing and not working. Oh, thanks for the tip there. What do you think of doing Zorua run? I literally don't know how to say that Pokemon's name, and I don't know what that Pokemon is, so I don't know. I typically can't do Pokemon Black and White runs very often, especially not solo Pokemon runs, because the experience system in the game is so slow if it's a solo Pokemon that it makes it just about impossible to do it in 1 week. You can make it a 2-week one, but then there's very little return on investment, and I do need to feed my family. So it's one of those things where it's very hard to justify doing Black and White ones unless I know for a fact I can do it in 1 week. Even the No New Moves one I had to work extra for. So, would you play Danganronpa? I don't know much about it. It looks vaguely interesting, but probably not like the thing I have time to get into. Sorry. Grinding stream? Yeah, grinding stream. Love watching the stuff while you're cleaning the house? Awesome. Alright, that was quite the grind. We only leveled up like once on each dude, but you know, we're taking 1 damage on some of these guys, so I think we're probably good. Let's drop an in-game save and a save state, just in case. You never know when a save is going to corrupt. We've already had it happen to us once. You ever going to try Pokemon Unite? I don't know. I don't really know much about it. Oh, is that the Pokemon that's the first form of Zoroark? Okay. Okay, I vaguely know that Pokemon. I'd need to look into it, though. Ever thought about doing a straight Nuzlocke? Yeah, we talked about this earlier. I hate doing Nuzlocks. Sorry. That's why I always recommend you watch other people who do Nuzlocks. You know, John Stone, his are really good. It's not my jam, sorry. I like permadeath. I don't like permadeath in Pokemon. It's just not balanced for it in a fun way. I find it frustrating more than anything. So I'd rather not. I don't do videos that I don't think will be fun at all, because then you won't have fun watching me do it, you know? I can't lie. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I think you guys know that. I can't keep a thought to myself. So, if I'm not having fun, you'll know it. You'll know if I'm not having fun. I'll make it pretty clear. And I'm not one for doing something I'm not having fun doing for a long period of time. That'll burn me out, you know? I don't get burnt out easily. I'm a stubborn person. I think you can understand by my wicked upload record, but, you know. I think it's about time to wrap this up. I do have to work on some other stuff today, and I kind of want to relax, decompress, eat a little bit of lunch and stuff. But, I mean, you guys, we're all hanging out. There's already like 350 of you here, and those of you watching on the YouTube upload, by this point, you know that you can tune out if you want to tune out, you know? Anybody want to just like talk for 10 minutes or something before I go have lunch? During the 10 years, have you ever thought of getting an editor, or is the budget too short for that? Respond only if you feel comfortable. Well, I uploaded a video like a week or two ago that I had my friend edit, and I advertised all over it that my friend edited it, but almost no one watched it, so no return on investment. Now, mind you, I literally told my friend when I was paying him for it, like, look, don't have any pressure on you for this. Do whatever you want with it. I don't expect this to make its money back. Like, I know that I give you this money and this is going to be a loss. It's not the kind of video that will do well on my channel. It was a highlight video of a recent stream of Fallout New Vegas. It got, like 10,000 views? Here, I'm going to check right now and just literally tell you how much money it made. Because I can check, and everyone hides that, and I don't know why they hide that. I don't care, I'll tell you. Right now, 10,400 views, 950 watch hours, subscriber gain or loss, I lost one subscriber, and it made me $17 American. So I made $17 on it, and paying for the editing and the thumbnail was about $150. So it was about a $130 loss, which is pretty much what I expected. That right there is why I don't want to hire an editor. Put it this way, my only video that could make a return on investment on hiring an editor for are my Pokemon challenges. That's the only thing that I could do where I'd actually make money. Don't tell numbers, it's against YouTube TOS. No one's watching this far in, who cares? So the only thing I can make a return on investment on is the Pokemon challenges, but why would I let anybody else edit that when I have edited more Pokemon challenges than anybody else on Earth? Nobody has done a larger number than me so far as I am aware, so nobody has more practice editing them than me. Plus, I know how I record my footage, I know how I lay out my script, and so I know how to efficiently edit that to get it done within a week, you know? It's very, very difficult. Hold the numbers. Yeah, you got, I don't hide how YouTube stuff works. I know you guys aren't used to hearing it because YouTubers don't share this stuff, but like, I'm a pretty open dude. I'll tell you this stuff. I don't care. Like, you know? Since we're having a talk about the moment, the payday lie was from me forum had misinformation. Sorry about that. Oh, of course, I was being sarcastic. Of course, it's not a lie. Don't worry about it, man. Anyway, yeah. Oh, thanks for the $5, gliding parent. You've helped me reach a very difficult, helped me through a really difficult patch. Your work ethic is unbelievable. Also, please store your items. It's killing me. Oh shit, sorry. I'll do that. It's against YouTube TS. It scares people away from being YouTubers. I know, right? Though you think the word YouTuber and you think of like these weird inorganic people nowadays. You don't think of like people who've been around forever like me. I don't really want to keep much of this. Maybe some blast seeds? I don't know. Sure. That seems good. Do another save just in case. How many hours start to finish does it take to edit a Pokemon video since you have it down from the experience? Nowadays, I've gotten way faster at it than the technique I showed in the tutorial series I did. I know better use of like the Ripple tool and stuff like that now, which really speeds up the edit. On the days where I already have the voiceover done ahead of time and I'm just sitting down, putting the audio and video in it, I'm just like beginning to end doing the edit. On the days where I decide to just power through the whole thing in one go, if the end runtime of the video is like 15 minutes, then if I'm super, super focused, that can take me less than 2 hours. That is very fast compared to how I used to edit them, which used to be over the course of many days and take much longer and stuff. I just have lots of practice. How long were you around? You mean like on YouTube? I've been doing YouTube for 11 years. I did a video a day for 10 years. You're probably talking about one of those numbers. I'm turning 27 in September 22nd. Been playing Pokemon since I was 8, 9? How old was I when that came out? It was like 1998, right? I was born in 92, so I was like 6 or 7 when it came out in Canada. And it came out right after my birthday, so I ended up getting it. If I remember right, I got Pokemon Blue like literally days after it came out in Canada. So I've been a Pokemon OG, I guess. Weird to think, right? I'm not the best Pokemon player in the world or anything. Your Hitman Let's Plays were hilarious, thank you. I've actually been working on a Hitman best of video recently. It'll probably be up sometime soonish. Any plans to try Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky after this? Maybe, I don't know. Did you ever get into Zoids? Sorry, I don't know what Zoids are. Love your CK2 stuff on YouTube, thank you. We'll be back to the CK2 and CK3 stuff at some point. I just, you know, a lot going on. Anyone have any more, like, questions or anything? If anyone has any, like, big burning question, shoot it out at me now. Otherwise, I think I might go make myself a sandwich. You can't be turning 27. No, I said 29. Did I say 27? I meant 29, sorry. I'm 28. I'm turning 29. Dude, me too, September 22nd. Oh yeah, it's a super common birthday. September is one of the most common birth months, because it's 9 months after New Year's. And Christmas. Oh, thanks for the $10. Maybe a Zora run wouldn't be very fun in Gen 5. I can't beat the tougher Elite Four powered up, post-game powered up with a single level 100 min-max Zora arc. But what about Gen 6 for Zora? See, I haven't done any Gen 6 ones because I need to research that more. Does Gen 6 still have the leveling mechanic of Gen 5, where if you fight a Pokemon that's a lower level than you, you get reduced experience? Because if so, I probably am not going to do solo Pokemon challenges in Gen 6. Next Nancy Drew game? The next one in the series is that German one. Ever plan on revisiting Tactics A2? Yes. Which YouTuber have you been known and for the longest and been friends with? Goosit, Brandon. We've been friends since high school. We've been friends since long before either of us were a Let's Player. He's been on my channel for 11 years. He's made and deleted many channels. So yeah. That's the one I've been friends with the longest. If you specifically mean someone I met through YouTube as a YouTuber, I think Whattageek. I think it's Whattageek. I probably had like 100 subscribers back then. Really love your voice. Thank you. I appreciate that. What kind of sandwich for lunch? Ham. Made some homemade hash browns this morning. That was delicious. You know, lots of eggs, spinach, bocconcini, potato, obviously, some broccoli. That was really good. Some mushrooms. Lunch is going to be a big old sandwich and some nuts to snack on. Some protein powder. And dinner looks like it's gonna be chicken breast and mashed potatoes and some peas. We got that all set up. We like to plan out our meals for the week ahead of time so that we can stay on track and eat healthy, you know? I track everything I eat and I weigh everything I eat, just, you know, so I know what's going in me. I bet 100 subs felt like a lifetime ago. Not really. Like, honestly, sometimes I forget that, like, I've blown up, air quote. You know what I mean? I still feel like I'm that tiny YouTuber putting out Let's Plays for 100 people, you know? Because that's what it was for 8-9 years. That's what it was, so it's what I'm used to. So yeah. Favorite Pokemon type? Poison. Well, when will we go in the dungeon? We just finished going the dungeon over and over. I think we're wrapping up the stream now. I think I've got to go eat now. I had a fun time with you guys. This will all go on YouTube, of course, like uploaded on YouTube. Who do you think is the cutest? I think it's Chingling. Good reference. I like it. Anyone who doesn't get the reference, go watch me and Whattageek's randomizer stuff over on Whattageek's YouTube channel. Tiny YouTuber, you're freaking big league MDB. See, the thing is, I got big when COVID, like, I got big right before COVID started. So, like, I don't have any of those big YouTuber moments where, like, meeting people and stuff. Like, I know for a fact that I have fans who live in my town. They've said it before. So I know for sure that there's fans out there. There's a lot of fans out there. I see the analytics. I know you're there, and y'all make such nice, kind messages and emails and stuff to me all the time. It's just I've never, you know, I didn't go out during COVID. I've got a poor immune system and everything, so I just played it safe and stayed in. I knew that I had to keep working to get this stuff out, and if I got sick, it could be really bad. And that, you know, if I get sick, then I can't keep making the show. So I just stayed in. So I just played it safe. So I haven't had any of those big YouTuber experiences yet, you know? So I still feel pretty small to me. And you know what? I'm fine with that. As long as I'm making a decent enough living to take care of my family, then I'm fine with that. Which I'll need to do some more creative stuff soon on that front. Money's going down on YouTube right now, just across most of YouTube. It fluctuates, and views aren't what they used to be just because Pokemon challenges, they're getting a little less interesting. So I'm finding ways to try and make it more interesting for you guys. I hope you enjoy. And if that truly was my peak, and I never retain that kind of viewership ever again, it was pretty fucking fun while it lasted, I gotta say. It was a good time. And I'm happy that I could make the quality of living better for me and my family. That's something that I'm really proud of. So yeah, I've rambled long enough. You've heard enough about me today. Hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you have a good rest of your day. What fossil did you take? You know what fossil I took. You know what fossil I took. Hey, if you're watching this live right now, tomorrow, my biggest challenge I've done in a long time comes out. It's a Smeargle challenge. I do it with a team of Smeargle. My friend Leela helped me research for it a bit. It's one of the hardest challenges I've done in probably a year, maybe more than a year. I actually had to work through both of my days off that week. Not a complaint, it's just to explain that it's a very long challenge. There's a reason I had to use a whole team of Smeargle. They're, oh my god, they're bad. Yeah, I did a challenge on it. It'll come out tomorrow afternoon in almost exactly 23 hours from this exact moment. I hope you guys like it. I put a lot of work into that one. It's a lot longer than they usually are. So I just hope that you like it. Yeah. I think that's it. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I'm absolutely starving. Let me go get something to eat. I gotta stretch out a bit. Gotta do my workout. And then I guess I gotta get back to work on that Kenshi video. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day. Oh, and follow me on Twitch, linked in the description. That's where I normally stream. Go, like, right now, it's free. It's completely free to follow me on Twitch. Go do that. Yeah, cool, thanks. Have a nice day, everybody.